I could barely stay still. The park gates towered above me, glittering with lights. Dad held my hand. Mom carried our tickets. And Pickles wagged like he knew this was gonna be epic. We stepped inside, and the smell hit me. Popcorn, cotton candy, and something sizzling. Pickles' nose twitched like crazy. My eyes went straight to the massive roller coaster ahead. The first thing I saw was the giant Ferris wheel turning slow against the sky. "Can we go?" I asked, bouncing on my toes. Dad grinned. "Let's start with something we can all enjoy." We climbed into a bright red gondola. Pickles pressed his nose to the window as the wheel lifted us higher. My stomach did a happy flip when I saw the whole park spread out below. From the top of the Ferris wheel, I spotted the biggest roller coaster I'd ever seen. "That one," I said, pointing. Mom laughed nervously. Dad just grinned and raised an eyebrow. We stood in line, the coaster roaring above us. My heart thumped like a drum, but I couldn't stop smiling. Pickles wagged like he was ready to ride too. The safety bar clicked into place. My heart raced as the coaster crept up the track. Pickles barked from the sidelines, his tail wagging like crazy. The sky seemed to get bigger. Then, whoosh, we dropped, the wind roaring in my ears. I screamed and laughed at the same time. Mom's eyes were wide, and Dad just kept grinning like it was nothing. Back on the ground, I spotted a giant pink cloud cotton candy. "Please," I begged. Mom laughed, and soon I was holding the fluffiest, stickiest treat ever. 1 second Pickles was sitting nicely. The next jump, half my cotton candy was gone. His nose was covered in pink fuzz, and he wagged like it was the best snack ever. We passed a row of game booths, bells ringing and toys hanging everywhere. Dad handed me a few tokens. "Your turn to win a surprise," he said with a wink. The ball flew crash. Every can toppled. The man handed me a giant stuffed bear. Pickles barked like we'd just won the World Cup. We reached the carousel, its horses gleaming under the sun. "Let's all ride together," Mom said, her eyes sparkling. The carousel spun slowly, music playing. Pickles barked every time we passed him, making us laugh even harder. The sky turned orange as the day came to an end. We held hands, walking toward the park gates, still smiling from all the fun. In the car, Pickles curled up beside me. I looked out the window, watching the glowing rides fade into the distance.